So today we're going to be learning about place value. So, when we look at place value, we look at it for this concept with hundreds, tens, and ones. So these big blocks are hundreds, these lines are tens, and these dots are ones. So when you have a number like 225, for instance, there would have to be two hundreds blocks, two lines or two tens, which means two of these, and five of these lines. So there would have to be two big blocks, two lines, and two dots. So if we try this example, what would the answer be? So let's look at it carefully. So we have two hundreds, because each of these are called hundreds. These are tens blocks, which means we have three tens, and we have three ones blocks. So when you say this number out loud, it would be said as 233. Let's try another example, but let's change it up a bit. So now we have hundreds blocks, a different amount of hundreds blocks, a different amount of tens blocks, and a different amount of ones blocks. So if we look at this example, we have three hundreds, as you can see, 1, 2, 3. Then we have how many tens? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, which makes it 4. And then when we look at the ones, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, which makes 4 again here. So when we put this number together, we get 344 as our answer. Let's try our quiz problem to see how much you understood so far. So how would you do this? Try solving it on your own for a few seconds, and then we'll go over the answer. So let's go over the answer. So we have 1, 2, so 2 hundreds. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 10 blocks, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ones. So when we put this number together, we get 250. 6 is our answer. It's that simple. Now we're going to learn something else called expanded form, which is really, really cool when you understand it. So when we write a number, let's do 252. We have the number, when we extract this from the overall number, we have 2 hundreds, which makes it 200 plus 5 tens. So from the 5, we have 5 tens because it's the second number, which makes it 5 times 10, so 50. So 200 plus 50 plus ones, you just write it the way it is. So it would be plus 2. So this is your expanded form. So you want to break out each number into its original blocks. So think of it as the blocks that were put together for you. Now you're taking them out without drawing. So we have 2 hundreds blocks, 5 tens blocks, and 2 ones, which make it 252. Let's try another one. Let's do something maybe simple. So the number 35. So we have how many tens? We have 3 tens. So we do 3 times 10, which is 30, plus ones, so 5. That's it. So 30 plus 5 is the expanded version. Now it's time for our exam or a quiz. So let's do something hard to see how well you've been paying attention. Let's do this. We'll have $579. So how do you write this in expanded form? I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about your answer. So let's go over it. So this number, the 5, is our hundreds. So we would do 5, because we have 500 blocks. So we have 500 plus the 7, which counts for the tens. So 7 times 10 is 70. And then, of course, we have the ones, which you just write down this number the way it is. So 500 plus 70 plus 9 is the answer and is what makes it 579. It's that simple.